When you work out logo ideas, one of the easiest ways to build your logo art, especially for graphic symbols, is to use shape building techniques. So in this movie, I want to take you through how I'm going to build this graphic design that you see here. It's of a little peace dove type character, and it's simply using geometric shapes. That's what shape building is all about. It's using existing forms, existing tools in Illustrator to easily craft these shapes. So on this one, it was just simply using the ellipse tool to create this simple circular shape. Now, once you start working in this method, it goes really quick. It doesn't take a lot of time. So if I select this shape here, the first thing I want to do is go to Object, down to Path, and over to Offset Path, and it'll open up a window. We'll move this over so we can see it. And you can click Preview. Right now it says 10. I think we need that to be around 14 or so. And that looks good, so we'll go OK. So we're creating an offset, and this establishes the back part up into the head, and then I have the part of his head going here. Now, to create the next part, we'll go back to Elliptical tool. I'll just create a circle shape, and this is where Smart Guides comes in. You can notice how it's snapping right to the anchor, and it says I'm over the anchor. That's what I want. I'm going to go over here and snap it to this part. So now I know it aligns with the back curve as it goes up into the head. But in this case, I want it to be aligned up here. And then I want to be able to take this shape now, this circular shape. Let's go over here. And I'm going to scale this one down so it snaps right there to this side. And once I have that, I can keep building different shapes. So the next one I want to do is actually, we can take this shape. If I clone this, go Command-C, Command-F, or in my case, I have the F3 key set up. I can scale down to get the inner side of his eye. Now you notice when you scale, the lines become faint. So this is why I keep graphic styles all the time in Illustrator, because I'm always going back and clicking them just so I can see how I'm building and how it's progressing. I'll go over to the shape tools again. I'll select the rectangle tool, and I'm going to snap from this anchor point up to this anchor point right there. And that'll give me that part of his wing. I'm now going to go ahead create this. Now I know I offset this 15, and if I select this one, let's see, transfer, it says it's 14.706 points wide. We want it to be 14, so it matches the continuity that we have set up here. And now I can select this circle shape, and we're going to go to the Align palette now. And I'm going to focus the alignment on this circle shape. So I'll hold Option down and click on that shape, and you can see how it highlights it. And now I'm just going to center it to this shape like this. Then I can select this shape and just rotate it 45 degrees like that. And so I have that content build. Now, this is very simple building. It goes really quick. You don't have to spend a lot of time on this. Now, like a good cooking show, I have all my shapes that I created in that very same fashion set up like this. And once I have these shapes set up, it goes really quickly in order to select a shape such as this one here. And I'm going to select the body part of this, and I will go down to the Pathfinder, and I will shear it or punch it out. And now this is where I'll use what I call a throwaway shape. And you can see I built that here, and I'll select that, select this shape, because I want to get rid of this top part that like a reverse moon going back here. I want to kind of chop that off, and that's all this shape is being used for, is to make that kind of edit. Then I can select this rectangle shape and the head and the beak, and I can fuse all these together with Unite like this. So you can see how it's created the bird shape. Now I can select this circle and this square and unite these together into one shape. Select the inner detail, which is these thin rectangles, unite these into one shape, and then select the back of the wing, and then I can remove from shape, or as I like to refer to it, punch, and punch through like a cookie cutter. And this is how easy it is to create vector art like this, to create an iconic design like this. It goes really quickly to have your base art. And at this point, it makes it easy to jump to black and white. And you can see how this is a nice graphic representation. Also notice if I zoom in, I put some subtle rounds so things aren't completely sharp. So if we show the original vector art, you can see how it came to a point, but on the black and white, I rounded them. That's one detail that's really nice to do in logo design, and we're going to cover that in the upcoming movie, but I just wanted to tangentially touch on that. Now, this design I ultimately used for a t-shirt. So throughout this course, you'll see more examples of shape building in action and how when combined with the point-by-point vector building allows you to create anything you need for your design. You'll find even more information on shape building in my drawing vector graphics course as well.